Citizens of that town, by mayoral decree, the following episode may cover topics the likes of which may trigger your timbers. Consider yourselves duly notified.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Wrong story. What? No. This is the right book. Wrong book. Right author. Try this one. Oh, thank you. Where was I? Right. Call me Ishmael? No, this is still wrong. Hand me the other one. You mean this one? Yeah, that one. Why the fuck are we reading these books anyway? Because it's a Christmas tradition? Traditions are dumb. Unless they're sacred rites to long-dead gods that you might at least get something out of it. No. That's the next book we read. For now, we're reading A That Town Carol in Parody, being a ghost story of Christmas. That shit sounds made the fuck up. Shh, don't interrupt. Now, Stave 1. What the fuck is a stave? It's another word for chapter. How do you know that? 'Cause I'm a genius. Hang on. God, what? What now? Why are we doing this at the end of January? I don't know. 'Cause it won't stop snowing? Maybe that's why. Yeah, actually that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Carry on. Stave 1. Once on a cold and snowless Christmas Eve in that town, Alabama, a miser sat and counted his coins. The miser, a man by the name of Ebenezer Jason, wink wink, was well known and his wealth was immense. With him was his dutiful employee Steve Cratchit, who counted the cold earnings of his equally cold employer. The two sat in silence. This sounds boring as shit. That is a motif with literature at this time.
Sir, might I turn the thermostat up? You have it set at 68, and there's a bit of a draft coming in through this window.
The thermostat will stay where I set it. I will not pay a farthing more. Ask again and it'll go down to 67 degrees. Try me, Cratchit. Try me, and see where others have fallen.
Yes, sir.
And with that, the room fell back into silence. It was broken quickly, however, by a young man entering the room.
Greetings, Uncle Ebenezer. Would you be interested at all in a Christmas dinner with the family? I'll tell you as I tell you every year. Humbug to your dinner and humbug to Christmas. Be gone from these premises and return no more. We're not even related. But, not another word. Run home to that pickled father of yours. I shall not have a thing to do with any of you this day nor any other day.
Cold outside was nothing compared to the atmosphere surrounding Ebenezer Jason.
Sir, I don't think that was very cordial.
I think, Cratchit, that these matters should concern you very little, as you've coin to count and a paycheck to earn.
Yes, sir.
As if by design, or perhaps the anger of some affiliated god's whim, the door swung open again.
Greetings, sir or madam. Have you any alms for the poor?
Sorry, sir. I am actually a recipient of your services during parts of this year.
That's all right. How about you, Ebenezer Jason?
I employ Cratchit, do I not? What more charity could I possibly give?
Have you no care for those out on the streets with no food or heat in this cold?
I support sweatshops, debtors' prisons, and the common jail. Now then, if you're done loitering, there's actual gainful work to be accomplished here.
Have a Merry Christmas, sir.
Humbug.
Steve, trying to find a way to fill the air with something other than his employer's awful attitude, found his eyes drifting over to the work clock. Yeah, my eyes are drifting over to the fucking clock right about now, too. Shut up.
Sir, it's nearly 5 o'clock.
Yes, Cratchit, it is.
And it's Christmas Eve.
Do you think me some sort of brain-dead slug? I know what day it is.
Well, sir, it's just...
Cratchit, This is not a social gathering. This is my annual gold coin counting day. You leave when the coins are counted and not a moment before.
Yes, sir. I was just hoping you had some Christmas spirit in you.
Humbug to Christmas spirit, Cratchit. We've got coins to count today and there will be paperwork tomorrow.
You want me to work on Christmas Day?
Have you gone deaf as well as being an astral idiot? Yes, you are to work tomorrow. It is just another day.
But, sir, I've people I wish to see and spend time with tomorrow.
And frankly, what concern is that of mine?
I'm merely asking for the day off.
I routinely give you 2 days away from this place. And now you want a third? You give anyone an inch and they'll take a mile, I tell you. Perhaps you'd like the week off then, eh, Cratchit?
Are you serious, sir?
Absolutely, Cratchit. You can have the entire week off.
That's ever so kind, sir. Ever so kind.
Yes, and the next week as well.
Sir, are you sure?
I'm certain about everything I say, Cratchit. Yes, go have your 2 weeks. And on top of that, another 2 weeks. And after that, another 4.
Sir?
Just forget about this place, this job, and the paycheck it provides. You can see whomever you want, whenever you want, with no worry about this silly little time clock I have you to punch.
Sir, please, I need this job. I just want tomorrow off.
Fine, Cratchit, fine. Take tomorrow. But may the devil take me if I pay you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to me.
I have some idea, Cratchit. Now finish your work before my temperament changes.
Ebenezer Jason was, as you can see, a joyless man with a mind only for money and ways to earn it. Seems like a real jackass. Yeah, actually, I think what I read was the Old English way of saying that exact thing. Anyway, back to the text. As the job finally came to an end, the clock on the wall struck 6.
6 o'clock, but the work is done, thank goodness.
This work would have been done sooner if you didn't constantly moan for breaks.
As Steve put his coat on and opened the door, he said,
Merry Christmas, sir.
Humbug to your Christmas, Cratchit. Be here day after tomorrow or don't worry about ever coming back again.
Wordlessly, Steve closed the door. This left Ebenezer Jason alone, much to his joy. He strode to the nearby bistro for his nightly meal and strong liquor. He did not tarry there, as the building was becoming louder and louder with the whistling of the common rabble. Ebenezer Jason left the warm and bright bistro for the darkened street that he needed to take to return home. The hell is this guy? Like 13? Oh, I want to be alone and brood. Brr. Dude, just wait for this bullshit. Okay. The chilled evening had given way to an even chillier night. Ebenezer Jason drew his cloak tighter to himself.
Humbug to this detestable cold. It does nothing but give workers cause to complain and reasons for profits to plummet.
As Ebenezer Jason walked, the wind kicked up. If he was any other person, he would have believed a voice was calling out to him.
Ebenezer.
I'll be glad to be rid of this cold, this wind, this day, for goodness sake.
Once home, Ebenezer Jason made sure to stoke his bedside fire extra full, so as to last the night. He settled into his bed with a warm snifter of drink and tucked his ears into an overlarge sleeping cap. Well, shit, at least he knows how to get a good night's sleep. Huge open flame, a glass full of accelerant. Good stuff. Shut up. The loving blanket of sleep wrapped itself around Ebenezer Jason, but it was quickly ripped away from him by the sound of loud footsteps from outside his bedroom door.
I say, who goes there? I'll have you know that I am well known by the constabulary around these parts. Egress against me will be met harshly. Harshly, do you hear?
A ghostly voice replied to him in kind.
Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Humbug! Humbug! humbug to this trickery. If you are a thief, know that I keep a cudgel by my bed for such an occasion. If this is Cratchit playing at some game, know that I hate japes and will dock your pay for so much you'll be working for me for free till your hair goes white.
True to his word, Ebenezer Jason clutched his club.
Show yourself, coward! I'll not suffer such attacks against my person any longer!
With his comment, the door to his room creaked open. In the doorway, a pale apparition stood, cloaked in ragged clothes and all manner of chains. Huh. That sounds just like that guy we threw in Lake THATTOWN. That dude was dead as fuck. Huh. Yeah. It's funny you should mention that.
Ebenezer, I have finally found you.
Cratchit! If this is a trick, I'll have your head!
Cratchit? Who the hell is Cratchit? It's me, Ethan All, your old business partner, remember? You helped me launder my moonshine money.
Ye gods, this joke has gone far enough!
This ain't a joke as much as it is a portent of doom.
Is that a threat? I will swing, I swear I will!
You ain't never done no heavy lifting in all your days.
I have never.
He tried to correct the ghost. The ghost cut him off.
You ain't never done no heavy lifting in all your days. That were me. Hence these metaphorical weights and chains becoming literal in my afterlife.
The statement gave Ebenezer Jason reason for pause. His mind swirled at the implications. At once, his brain found a question that would flummox anyone other than the real Ethan Hall.
If you truly are Ethan, what was the ultimate cause of your untimely demise?
The paper done said it were food poisoning from a bad chicken sandwich. We both know it were from an improperly installed propane heater a-going off. Had to cover up your own misdoings before police realized you was connected.
The dullard's poor grammar hung heavy in the air. Ebenezer Jason knew for sure now that this was the ghost of Ethan Hall. Before he could respond properly, the ghost spoke again.
The reason for me appearing to you this night is this. You will be visited by 3 other fellers this night. The first will appear at the stroke of midnight.
Humbug! I'll have no more of this ghostly tomfoolery. If the ghost wishes to come here at midnight, he'll find naught but a sleeping man and a warm fire. Good night, departed business partner. Your earthly duties are done.
Midnight comes sooner than you think. Ooh.
And with that, the spirit was gone. Stave 2. How many staves are in this stupid story? Are we talking like Stephen King level or what? 5, I think? Anyway, shut up. The ghost of Ebenezer Jason's old business partner wisped away as a cold draft came from the open door. He muttered to himself and closed the offending door. Upon completion of this task, his bedroom clock chimed. It chimed midnight.
What is this? It is scarcely 9 in the evening, and my clock says midnight. What is this madness? Bad gruel giving way to visions, apparitions of long-dead associates? Bah! Feh! I'll stand none of this and go directly to bed with a stiff drink.
God, what is going on? Is another ghost about to appear? Yep.
Hey, Andrew, it's me, the ghost of Christmas past.
Ebenezer Jason looked at the ghost sitting on his bed, then down to the glass in his hand.
Bourbon, after all these years, you betray me like this?
Ain't no bourbon that what manifested me. This your supreme dislike of the Christmas spirit, and I'm here to fix that.
Faster than light, the ghost was off the bed and standing before Ebenezer Jason. The ghost touched his finger to his living cohort's chest. A power surged through Ebenezer Jason.
Kerr, what have you done to me?
Oh, I was just imbuing you with the power of flight. We're about to journey into your past.
Journey into my... Ghost, of what do you speak?
But the ghost did not reply. Instead, a great gust of wind blew open the windows in Ebenezer Jason's bedroom. the two began floating up and out of the building.
What sorcery is this? Foul spirit, haunt me no longer. Leave me to my warm bed in mountains of gold.
Sorry, Andrew, but we got sights to see. Now hand on.
Before them, a ring of golden light opened. They each passed through it and soared through the sky. The duo settled down outside a brightly lit window.
How is this possible?
Well, you see, I'm a ghost enchanted with the powers of Christmas, and since I were a clone...
Not that, you prattling fool! This is my family's old winter mansion that burned down in the last Christmas special.
Wait. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea. There are 3 whole pages devoted to the author talking about some place called Pleasant Garden. That sounds awful. It is. I'll skip down to... and boring. Don't give a shit. And here, alright. After the sweet reminiscences of Pleasant Garden passed, Ebenezer Jason asked,
By what means do we stand outside these premises?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past. We're in the past. We're here to see your past so that you can become a better person, Ebenezer Jason Andrew.
The past. The real past, or a dream of the past, oh spirit?
I don't think I get what you're asking.
Am I able to interact with this past that we're seeing? I long to walk these halls again, to smell the cookies Mama Ebenezer Jason used to make for Christmas.
Sorry, Andrew, but we are but ghosts in these lands.
Ghosts? Did you kill me? I will avenge myself and commit ghosticide!
No. It was just a figure of speech. You're still alive. We just can't interact with nothing.
Then alas, dear spirit, I've nothing to see or do here. I've nothing but happy memories in this place. Family, presents, joy of all types abound.
Oh, this ain't working like I was wanting it to. Let's try another part of your past.
Another gust of wind whipped up and sent the two into the air toward another golden circle in the sky. The two suddenly stood on green grass in a squat government building.
And this here is...
Spirit, are you about to show me interning for the Ebenezer before me? Because this, too, is a happy memory.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, you're falling well short of your job's intended goal. If I were your manager, I would be looking for a replacement directly.
Do not think you know better than me, Andrew. The next ghost to greet you will surely show you the error of your ways and scare you into being a better person.
Is that what is supposed to be transpiring here?
But Ebenezer Jason was alone in his bedroom again, and speaking to himself like a crazy person. Who the hell talks to themselves? That's just fucking weird, right? I know, right? Like, every time I see somebody doing that, I'm like, weirdo. Anyway. Oh, good. Stave 3. Ebenezer Jason, fed up with ghostly foolishness, decided to pour himself another drink. Mid-mix, the clock on the wall chimed out that the time was 1 o'clock.
How in blazes was that an hour? Or is this another one of those ghostly portents that seem to be so popular today?
It's one of them ghostly portents you done talked about, Andrew. I'm the ghost of Christmas present. You want a sandwich?
All around the ghost, sandwiches of all shapes and sizes were arrayed. Ebenezer Jason reached out for a moment, then retracted his hand.
The ghost of Christmas present, you say?
I do say. I'm here to show you what your actions from earlier today have wrought. We'll start with the young lad you admonished.
I refuse.
He calls you family.
He likes everyone, but he grates on your nerves after 5 minutes. I know for a fact he and his drunkard father are warm, happy, and likely eating a stolen turkey they deep-fried in a cast-iron pot. There is no reason, none whatsoever, to show me what they are doing.
Fine, you made your point. How about your dutiful assistant?
I doubly do not want to see that. I will, however, take this Reuben you have here.
Reuben. We need to get a sandwich after this. Fuck it, I want to get a sandwich right now. Yeah, we will. Just, hang on there, Zippy. When the bread brushed against the skin of Ebenezer Jason's fingers, a large whoosh came around him. He found himself and the ghost standing in Steve Cratchit's living room. The walls were decorated with cheap decorations, and a small space heater warmed the room.
Ugh, I can smell the poverty in this place.
This place's poverty is your own doing, Andrew.
Hardly.
Steve Cratchit and the remnants of his gang walked in with plastic containers of fast food. They sat on different couches and dug into their Christmas feast.
I just want to take a moment here and say thank you to you guys for sticking with me through all this. It's been one hell of a year. Oh, gosh, Andrew, we'd never leave you.
Yeah, we have to stick together so we can topple the government. Ha-ha!
What did that weird clone just say?
This was a mistake. This wasn't what you were supposed to see.
Is this happening right now? Spirit, tell me.
The spirit could say no more, for the spirit was gone, and once more, Ebenezer Jason was alone in his bedroom, talking to himself, like a weirdo.
The third ghost better hurry up and appear. I'm growing so wary of this song and dance.
And that statement starts Stave 4. Almost done? Fuck yeah! Then it's sandwich and dark rites time. That's right, buddy. So, Stave 4. Ebenezer Jason saw that his curtain was still flowing from the open window the first ghost had opened. He moved up to close it, but realized the window was shut, and the curtains were the wrong color.
And let me guess. The ghost of Christmas yet to come?
Here I am.
Great Grandpappy?
No, still wrong, you little rutabaga. I'm here to show you what life will be like when you're dead and gone. It's a really sad affair and will scar you immeasurably.
Right. You understand I shan't be traveling with you or doing any of that, right?
What? No, you must. Just take my hand and we'll be on our way.
I'm no fool, Grim Spectre. If I were to touch your hand, I would be stone dead that very moment.
Aw, fiddlesticks, you're too smart to make this job fun. Do you at least want to see your headstone? See the year after the dash? Wouldn't that just be a hoot?
It would not, at all. Be gone from my abode, spirit. This night has done nothing but turn me into a man that completely distrusts ghosts and portents haints of all sorts.
Ah, well, I'll be back soon.
The ghostly, grim specter of death shimmered away and said again,
I'll be back soon. Ooh, scary.
I'll have to look into ghost-proofing this entire building. But for now, I'll lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my...
Sleep was deep and heavy for Ebenezer Jason, and we're to Stave 5. Is this the part where he's going to learn the error of his ways and how dumb it is to make this so long, so I've got to wait so fucking long for a sandwich? You're about to see, shut up. Birds chirping on his windowsill awoke him the next morning. His eyes shot open. Ebenezer Jason neither showered nor shaved. He did not go into his closet. He ran outside and nearly crashed into a passerby.
You, boy, what day is it?
It's Christmas, asshole.
Christmas. Christmas! Ha-ha! It's not too late!
Ebenezer Jason threw the passerby to the ground and ran away. Some blocks away, the man that had asked him for money was walking. Ebenezer Jason flagged him down.
Sir, I have something for you.
Oh, Ebenezer Jason? You're in your bedclothes.
Big picture here, man. Here, this is for you.
He handed the man a large piece of paper.
What's this, one of those prop checks?
No! It's a court summons for your aggressive panhandling in my office yesterday. Merry Christmas! I'll see you in court, you vagabond!
What?
Ebenezer Jason had no time to tarry. He was off again. At the local fast food restaurant, Steve Cratchit and his gang were leaving with their takeout orders. When they reached their truck, they discovered the tires had been slashed.
Really? On Christmas?
There's a note on the door. Ha-ha!
Don't just stand around, read it.
This will teach you to plan on overthrowing me. Signed, Ebenezer Jason. Ha-ha!
You've got to be kidding me.
No one was kidding, however. Ebenezer Jason had learned something from the night before. He had been too passive. From then on, he would never be passive again. As Steve Cratchit dropped to his knees and cried, Tall Tim said,
Bertha bless us, everyone. Ha-ha!
The end. Man, wasn't that a good story? Yeah, that's nice. I wasn't even listening. Now let's get those goddamn sandwiches. I'm fucking starving. Yep, right behind you.
Tales of That Town is a production of That Town Entertainment. This week's episode is written by Michael Murphy, Tyler Murphy, Jason Smith, Joshua Singer, James Burton, Ashley Jones, and Jesse Hall. This week's episode features Tyler Murphy as the guy seeking alms for the poor, Jason Smith as Ebenezer Jason and Melonhead, Joshua Singer as Josh and Other Josh, Ashley Jones as Tall Tim, Lane Lloyd as the Grim Spectre of Death, James Burton as Steve Cratchit and one of the Jimbo Tenant clones, and Jesse Hall as Ethanol, see it's a joke, and one of the Jimbo Tenant clones. All original music in today's episode was produced by Zach Fregoso. He's the best friend to all, honestly.
You can see what Lane's up to with his other podcasts on Twitter and Tumblr. The podcasts are Sable and Impromptu Fiction.
On social media, you can find That Town Entertainment on YouTube, Tumblr, and Facebook. On Twitter, we're at Tales of That Town and at This Is That Town. And it's outtakes. Here are the outtakes.
Well, back to being passive-aggressive.
Oh gosh, Andrew, we'd never leave you.
Yeah, we have to stick together so we can topple the government. Ha-ha!
You fucked it up!
I fucked it up! I'm the problem this week!
Shut the fuck up and let me do this.
So Jason's in the scene. I think he's the only one of us. Oh, Jason. Oh, great. A Melonhead Jason conversation. Those are all.
What? We've never had a conversation before.
You are
We've been
now.
in the same scene.
You are having a conversation.
Start recording.
It's already recording.
Jesse, I told you not to do this!
It's the Christmas.
What you might want to do is do all your Jason lines, then do all your Melonhead lines. That way you don't punish your voice so bad, and Jesse just has to edit it all together, but that's his punishment.
Yes, that is fitting. That is what is happening.
I did it. Well, do I need to go ha-ha after everything I say?
If you want to. I won't stop you.
I guess you can cut it out if
I
it
absolutely
gets
can,
weird.
but I'm probably going to leave it in.
Oh, fiddlesticks, you're too smart to make this job fun. Do you at least want to see your headstone? See, why was there a fucking dog barking at that point?
That's better.
Ho, ho, the mistletoe. We're doing a very late Christmas special that I got snookered into writing. So, cheers.
Let's hear what that sounded like.